วัสดีค่ะและแล้วเราก็มาถึงบทที่96ซึ่งเป็นบทสุดท้ายของชุดการเรียน English for You นะคะลองนึกย้อนไปถึงบทต้นๆแล้วจะเห็นว่านับแต่บทที่1ถึงบทที่96เราได้สะสมเพิ่มพูนความรู้ภาษาอังกฤษขึ้นอย่างมากมายลองเปรียบเทียบคำอธิบายย่อๆของบทที่8และบทที่80ดูก็ได้นะคะในบทที่8เราจะพบว่าเราได้เรียนไวยากรณ์อังกฤษระดับพื้นฐานและได้เรียนรู้วิธีใช้ภาษาอังกฤษเพื่อการสื่อสารในชีวิตประจำวันบ้างแล้วส่วนในบทที่80นะคะเราจะพบว่าเราได้เรียนรู้เรื่องไวยากรณ์อังกฤษเพิ่มเติมและได้เรียนเรื่อง tense ต่างๆในภาษาอังกฤษจนครบหมดแล้วและเรายังได้ฝึกวิธีใช้โครงสร้างระดับสูงขึ้นเช่นพวก reported speech และ subjunctive forms และเราได้เรียนรู้สำนวนพูดที่ช่วยทำให้เราสนทนาภาษาอังกฤษได้คล่องแคล่วขึ้นและสำนวนที่ใช้ถ่ายทอดความรู้สึกนึกคิดทัศนคติต่างๆเราได้อ่านข้อเขียนประเภทต่างๆซึ่งไม่เพียงแต่ช่วยให้เรารู้ข้อมูลแต่ยังช่วยสร้างประสบการณ์ในการอ่านงานวรรณกรรมเช่นพวกร้อยกรองและเรื่องที่ตัดตอนมาจากบทละครและนวนิยายที่มีชื่อเสียงและเรายังได้พบตัวอย่างภาษาอังกฤษที่ใช้ในแวดวงธุรกิจการเงินวิทยาศาสตร์และเทคโนโลยีอีกด้วยเราคงรู้สึกได้ดีถึงความแตกต่างระหว่างเนื้อหาในบทที่8และในบทที่80นะคะและในขณะที่ติดตามเนื้อหาของชุดการเรียนนี้เราก็ได้เรียนรู้สุภาษิตหลายบทที่มีความหมายเกี่ยวข้องกับการสั่งสมความรู้และความก้าวหน้าในการเรียนนะคะเช่น Rome wasn't built in a day กรุงโรมไม่ได้สร้างเสร็จในวันเดียว Rome wasn't built in a day หรือ so far so good มาถึงแค่นี้ก็ถือว่าดีแล้วไม่เลวเลย so far so good หรือสุภาษิตที่เป็นชื่อของบทนี้นะคะ all's well that ends well ทุกสิ่งที่เป็นไปด้วยดีก็จะจบลงด้วยดี all's well that ends well มาติดตามเนื้อหาของบทสุดท้ายกันนะคะ
Unit 96, the final unit.
Speaking and listening.
All good things must come to an end.
Elizabeth, Jeff, Anna, I asked you to join me for lunch today because
You're being very formal, Uncle William.
Am I? Yes, well, this is a working lunch, you know. We're here on business.
Oh, I see.
Now, Jeff, do you remember the last time you and I and Elizabeth were in this restaurant, I asked you if you wanted to travel a little less after getting married?
Yes.
And you said you prefer it, if possible, and that you and Elizabeth had often talked about it.
That's right.
We've talked about it a lot.
And Anna, you probably remember a rather vague question.
A hypothetical question.
A hypothetical question, yes, that I asked you recently.
Yes, I remember.
Well, let me explain what I have in mind. In a few years' time, I'd like to start taking it a bit easier.
Do you mean you're going to stop working?
Well, not entirely, but more or less, yes. All good things must come to an end, as they say. Tempus fugit, and so on. Anyway, the company's doing fine.
That's because it's got a good boss.
Thank you, Elizabeth. My feelings exactly. No. Seriously, it's doing fine because it's got a lot of good staff. And two of the best are sitting right here.
What? Right here in this restaurant?
Where are they? Let's ask them to join us.
Anna, you know very well that I'm talking about Jeff and yourself.
Well, that's very kind of you, but...
Credit where credit's due. That's all. Anyway, let me tell you about my idea. So, that's the idea. Over the next few years, you both get to know the business from all sides, and then, when I decide to start taking it easy, I can leave the company in safe hands.
Let me get this straight. You'd like us to run the company jointly,
That's right.
with Jeff working mainly here in London and me having responsibility abroad mainly.
Exactly.
I think it's a great idea. Jeff won't have to travel so much.
And Anna, as you still enjoy it, you can travel as much as you like. And the job would involve a lot of travelling, believe me. If you look at my diary for the past year, you'll see what I mean.
Well, I don't know what to say. It sounds perfect.
Yes, if you're sure that's what you want.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure about it. Right, let's settle then. Let's shake hands on it.
Right.
Good.
Good.
Good. Good.
There's just one thing I'd like to add, Uncle William.
What's that?
Your tie is in your soup.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Waiter, there's a tie in my soup.
Time flies.
Tea.
Great.
I was just thinking. Do you remember once, quite a while back, I told you my 8 records to take to a desert island?
Yes?
Well, you know what one of them was? I'm Gonna Get Married by Lloyd Price.
Oh, yes.
Well, that was a very appropriate record because, well, I don't know if you know this, but in a few days I am, in fact, gonna get married.
Really? To somebody nice, I hope.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think so, anyway.
Anybody I know?
Maybe. Her name's Elizabeth Jones. Medium height, long hair.
Never heard of her. Actually, this is quite a coincidence, because in fact, I am also getting married quite soon.
You don't say. Who's the lucky guy?
His name's Jeff Grant, but you probably haven't met him. He's been away from London a lot of the time recently.
Well, that's gonna change.
Ah, so you do know him.
Yeah, I know him very well, as a matter of fact. He's a very charming and sensitive guy, isn't he?
Oh, I found these photos. Do you remember when we went punting in Oxford?
Yes.
There's a great one of you just after you fell in.
Oh, yes. Very elegant. Very athletic.
And here we are somewhere having a picnic. That was the day we talked about the wind in the willows.
That's right. And you know me. I'm still bewitched, entranced, and fascinated.
Isn't it amazing how time flies?
Yeah. It only seems like yesterday that we met on the plane coming back to London. Remember?
Oh, yes. I seem to have a vague memory of that.
And the day you sent me a card for Washington's birthday. Remember that? That only seems like yesterday, too.
And the day we went to see that new Woody Allen film. That only seems like yesterday. Time really flies.
It sure does. Wait a minute. It was yesterday that we went to see that new Woody Allen film.
Of course it was. Just testing.
Put your best foot forward.
So, with great pleasure, I'd like to propose a toast to the bride and groom, Elizabeth and Jeff.
Elizabeth and
Well, thank you all for being here and for sharing today with us. Elizabeth and I aren't very good at making speeches, but there's someone here who's an expert.
Yes. Uncle William, would you do us the honour of a few well-chosen words?
Yes,
come on.
Well, this is a surprise. You've caught me completely unprepared. Yes, well, what can I say? They make a lovely couple. He's a very lucky man, and she's a very brave woman. Only joking, of course. I couldn't wish for a nicer nephew-in-law. Is there such a word, nephew-in-law? Sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? Anyway, on these occasions, people usually give the newly married couple some words of advice. I remember some advice I was given once. Always be positive. On the long road of life, put your best foot forward. Oh, this is excellent advice, I think. Although I've never been able to follow it myself. My problem is that I've never been able to decide which is my best foot. Consequently, I've always hopped down the long road of life like a kangaroo. However, I'm not here to talk about my problems. I'd just like to say, and I speak for all of us, I'm sure, all the very best to Elizabeth and Jeff.
Song.
When the time comes to say goodbye.
When the time comes to say goodbye, there's one who has to go and one who has to stay. It's hard to be the one with nothing to do but watch as the other moves away. When the time comes to say goodbye, I know which one I'd rather be. I'd rather be the one on the deck of the ship than stand waving from the quay. I know that all good things must come to an end. I know that nothing can ever stay the same. I know that nothing lasts forever. We won't always be together. But let me be the one who walks away when the time comes. I know that all good things must come to an end. I know that nothing can ever stay the same. I know that nothing lasts forever. We won't always be together. But let me be the one who walks away when the time comes to say goodbye. If I have something to do, I'll be alright. Don't let me be the one by the side of the road alone as you walk into the night when the time comes.
Synopsis.
Dialogue.
Let the official photographer through, please. Let the official photographer through. Okay, smile please, everybody.
Elizabeth, where's your uncle?
Sorry?
I don't think your uncle's here.
Isn't he?
Smile please. That's it. Big smile from everybody.
Oh, well.
Sorry. The film's finished.
And for once, I didn't have my eyes closed.
Sorry, Jeff. Sorry, Elizabeth. Still, never mind. I think the car's waiting to take you to the airport anyway.
Oh, yes.
Hey, what's that?
What?
The car. Is that the car that's going to take us to the airport?
Yes.
You didn't tell me about this.
No, it was a little surprise. You remember you talked about doing things in the totally traditional style?
Yeah?
Well, I'd say this car was quite traditional, wouldn't you?
Oh, it sure is. Where did it come from?
It belongs to some friends of Uncle William's. They have a kind of museum of vintage cars.
It's beautiful. Who's that in the driver's seat with the leather cap and the goggles? He looks kind of familiar.
Come on then, get in. You've got a plane to catch.
I thought he looked kind of familiar. Well, everybody, I guess we have to go.
Yes, our driver is getting impatient. Coming, Uncle William.
Just a minute. I'm going to change the film in my camera.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a nice time.
Sorry, I don't think I've got another film. Oh, yes, I have. I've just found a film in my other pocket. Oh, never mind. All the best. Bye.
เราได้ติดตามชุดการเรียน English for You มาจนจบสมบูรณ์แล้วนะคะแต่ไม่ได้หมายความว่าการศึกษาหาความรู้เรื่องภาษาอังกฤษของเราจะจบลงเพียงนี้ในการเรียนภาษาไม่ว่าจะเป็นภาษาของเราเองหรือภาษาต่างประเทศจะไม่มีคำว่าเรียนจบตรงกันข้ามเราจะได้เรียนรู้สิ่งใหม่ๆอยู่เสมอตามวันเวลาที่ผ่านไปนะคะถ้าเรายังสนใจที่จะเรียนรู้ไปเรื่อยๆเราก็ควรจะเตือนตัวเองดังต่อไปนี้นะคะต้องมีความมั่นใจในตนเองและมองโลกในแง่ดีต้องเป็นนักเรียนรู้ที่มีเหตุผลและมีวิจารณญาณต้องรู้จักใช้ความสามารถในการตีความและสรุปความและต้องปรับการเรียนรู้ให้เหมาะกับตนเองนะคะหวังว่าผู้ที่ติดตามชุดการเรียน English for You มาโดยตลอดจะได้รับประโยชน์จากชุดการเรียนนี้และหวังว่าความสนใจจะไม่หยุดอยู่เพียงเท่านี้แต่จะดำเนินต่อไปไม่ว่าท่านจะใช้ความรู้ภาษาอังกฤษในการศึกษาเล่าเรียนในการทำงานหรือแม้จะเป็นเพียงมีความสุขที่จะได้เรียนภาษาอังกฤษสวัสดีค่ะ